So it is time to do a little cleaning. I've got this 50-gallon barrel that I use as a fermenter that should have been cleaned out quite a while ago. Didn't get to it. Now it's time to do it. And it is pretty gnarly. I'll get the camera and show you guys inside, but it's got to be scrubbed out, cleaned out. And I waited so long that I'm also going to sanitize this just for good measure. This is going to serve as a double duty because it also offers an opportunity for me to get a lot of other cleaning done. I've got a lot of copper that needs to be cleaned up, and I'm going to do both of these chores at the same time. So let's get to it. So here it is. It's nasty, gnarly. First thing I'm going to do is, of course, dump out the grain bed, get it hosed out, scrub all of this crud off that I can get off. Then I'm going to mix up some PBW and I'm going to scrub this clean. Then I'm going to dump that out. I'm going to rinse that out, and I'm going to fill this thing all the way up to about right here, probably with hot water and Star San. I'm going to end up using maybe 10 ounces of Star San for the whole thing. Let me get this cleaned up, scrubbed up, and come back. I'll have Star San and everything in it ready to go just to show you how I do this. So I've got the bucket completely cleaned out, used a mix of PBW water and a big brush, and as you may or may not be able to see, got it cleaned out real good. The next step is to fill this 50-gallon barrel with about 40 gallons of hot water, and I'm going to put in about 10 ounces of Star San, and that's going to give me a good enough mixture, a strong enough mixture to start not only sanitize this barrel, but also to clean copper. So I'm going to do both of those things at the same time, and I'll show you how to do that. Now, since I'm going to be working double duty with this cleaning and also cleaning the copper with 40 gallons of Star San mixture, I'm going to clean all of these copper components at the same time. And in the same time I would take to sanitize this barrel good and clean, I'm going to also clean up all this copper. So I've got my barrel filled up with hot water. Now it's time to add the Star San. I'm going to add 10 ounces to this, which is slightly stronger than you would dose it. This is going to clean the copper. It's also going to sanitize this barrel. I'm also going to use this brush to stir it around. Basically, what I'm going to be doing is sanitizing this brush because this is the brush I used to clean all the gunk out of the barrel. And I don't want to inoculate this brush with any of my unwanted bacteria and such. Now, this, you can get Star San on stillintheclear.com. This is a 32 ounce that I use here at the shop. There's about 16 ounces in it right now. I want to put 10 in. So I'm going to pour it out all the way down to the 6 ounce mark. Just eyeballing it. Oh my gosh. Nailed it. And then I'm going to stir this in the hot water really good. And I'm going to use this brush. That's also going to sanitize this brush. And you know, if I had other equipment also like tubing, small fermenter buckets, auto siphons, whatever I wanted to make sure got sanitized real well, I could just drop it in this water. And this water is really hot. I can barely hold my hand in it. Might have got it just a little bit too hot. Like it doesn't hurt it that it's too hot, but just for the comfort of sticking my hand in it anyway. I'm going to submerge this entire still in there, and I've opened up this port so that water can just fill the still, and you know, it'll take me a minute, but I can completely submerge this still. Hopefully I didn't put too much water in the barrel. I just kind of eyeballed it, but I'm hoping that once I've submerged all the stuff that I want to clean, the water level will be near the top, and then I'll just take my brush and I'll dip it in the water and I'll rub it all around the rim. And I'm just going to leave this still in there 15, 20 minutes or so, and then I'll come back and I'll check it. Now, getting it out is going to be a little bit tougher than getting it in because I can't just pull it right out. I've got to let the water levels equalize as I bring it up. It's kind of a pain in the butt, but not real hard to do. A couple of columns. Couple of Liebigs. Yeah. This one's really tall. It probably won't submerge all the way, so I'll have to like come back, flip it around to get this side submerged for a while. Couple of D flags. Couple of T's for my Liebig condensers. I don't know. This is going to go all, this won't go all the way in either. Maybe I'll take that union apart. Then I can get it all the way in. And you can already see this has been in here, I don't know, less than 3 minutes. And you can see what it's already beginning to do. And I'll just drop this in here, Teflon and all. It's not going to hurt anything. Now, I've pulled the copper out, and as you can see, it's much cleaner already. And I've got the other pieces in there, letting them soak. And while I'm letting them soak, I'm going to polish up these copper pieces just so they get a little cleaner. I don't know if you can tell from the camera. Let me walk this around. It's pretty splotchy. I kind of want to clean that up a little bit if I can. And I'm going to use Wright's copper cream. And I learned this trick from Copper Steel Co. I've seen his videos where he uses this to polish his steels up. Same with Mrs. Copper Steel Co. And I've just got this product. They use a second product. It's kind of a two-stage process, but this is all I have. So this is what I'm going to use. I'm going to see how much better I can clean this up. And I don't know how much of this I'm supposed to use or anything. Didn't even read the instructions. It's kind of how I roll. Hopefully, Adam over at Copper Steel Co. sees this video and he can give me some pointers if he sees me doing something wrong. Polish up this Copper Steel Co. badge real good. I'm going to set this aside because I already did the cap. And, you know, I'm going to start wiping it off and see how it did. Man, that looks a lot better. Now, I don't know if you can tell. It did not fully remove everything that I was hoping, little splotches and things like that, but it got rid of most of it. I wonder if I used a wet rag, it would make it even better. You can see what's coming off on this rag. Well, I'll tell you, I think that looks pretty good with just a little bit of polish. And I think I could do even better if I spent a good amount of time on it, which I'm not because I'm kind of on the clock today. I feel like doing this, I would need a lot of clean rags because this rag is getting pretty filthy pretty fast, and I got a lot of copper to do. So here's the thing. I needed to clean my 50-gallon fermenter, and I needed to sanitize it. While I did that, I cleaned all this copper. And I'll try and throw a before and after. I didn't really take a before picture, but I do have some video. Maybe I can cut a clip out of it just to show. And I want to say, this was so easy. If you have a still that fits inside of a 50-gallon drum, there's no better way to clean it than this. That was so easy. The hardest part was just putting hot water in the barrel. And to be honest with you, I'm not even sure that's a necessity. I'm not even sure it has to be hot. I may do another steel cleaning and clean some of the other steels that I have over there that now look worse than they did just because these look so great. It took me 2 minutes to put the pieces down in it. I let them set for like 20 minutes, pulled them out, dried them off. I did do some polishing work on this one just to see how it turned out. And to be honest with you, I think I could do even better. I didn't spend a lot of time on the polishing. And if I really wanted to just shine this baby up, I probably could. And then while I was cleaning all of this up, when I was done drying and wiping all of this down, I pulled all of that out and it was done. All of these stills were cleaned, man, in like 40 minutes. I think it works great. Star San is great for cleaning copper. If you want to get you some, go to stillintheclear.com/shop. I'll put a link down in the show notes. Maybe I'll drop one up here. Go grab you some. The stuff is awesome. So many different uses. I'll see you on the next one.